Okay, so we all know that there are about 20,000 troops in the DC Capitol right now. And we also know that there are um, troops all across the 50 states in the state capitals. And if you listen to mainstream media news, which I do a little bit off and on, just mostly the headlines, I try to see what they're trying to say and what they're trying to fake their way into or out of today. Um, and right now, I think that they've been pushing and pushing this whole January 6th thing, and they're trying to make all of these troops uh, something to do with that, which that's definitely not the case. That's not, from my understanding, and the beings that I communicate with, and they're, the good guys, the loving source there of energy. Um, that no, the mainstream media, there's more going on to this than just because there were, protests or the big rally on the 6th of January. There's way more going on here because there's like a lot of military action with some pretty major weapons. Now, these guys, they're also, there's nothing going on. There's no rioting. There's no craziness, right? I mean, they're in the Capitol sleeping. It's insane. Um, so what I understand about this is that um, just remember Trump is still, just remember that he's still our president. Okay. I know there's impeachment against him right now, and, that's still going on. But he is still the president of the United States. And even mainstream media has said Trump called these soldiers to Washington, D.C. and to the state capitals for the inaugural protection, is what they're claiming. But if Trump's called these soldiers to Washington, D.C., there's definitely a reason. I don't know exactly what that reason is. I don't have any insight to that, but I can tell you that Trump has called them there, so that gives me peace of mind. Um, I also know from what I've heard is, and I think I said this in my last video, but I'm just going to repeat it in this one, is that I've been shown that the mainstream media is a millipede, okay? And it has thousands of legs, and that's the mainstream media network. And all of those legs are being torn apart right now. So the millipede is being kind of crumbling. It's dying. Just so you know that. Um, Now I did notice that they brought the troops some pizza, and the pizza box had a star symbol on it. Now, I'm not getting any weird feeling about that. But I know I wanted to I wanted to make a note of that in this video because I thought if there's any other 17 letter listening people, they might be like, what the heck is that all about? Because we know a lot about that kind of stuff. So I I do not get a sense that that means anything. I feel like it could be a coincidence. However, because there's so much, stuff that's went on around all of that, it could be a just, some type of ambiguous message that is, coming through. I I can't tell you for sure because I don't know. If you do get a sense of that and you know or you think, please feel free to comment, share your videos or ideas about it, and that would be awesome. Now, I did look up these two people that are handing out the pizza, and I thought that that was kind of interesting. I don't know anything about them, but the lady is this lady here. She's the lady in that photo. And then the guy is this guy here. He's the guy in that photo. And I think that, I mean, he was a Green Beret. And then he also has a video of something talking about like Swalwell's influence in China. So I think this guy is probably a good guy. I think they both look like they're probably, good guys because she talks about how she's serving God and others. So I think these two are probably pretty good people. I don't know what the pizza thing is. Don't, if you have ideas, please feel free to tell me. Um, but I just want to put this out there to let other people know if they're stressed about all of these troops around the country and especially the mass of troops in Washington, D.C., and wondering what the heck is going on. I just want you to remember Trump is still our president. He called them to Washington, D.C. So whatever it is, he must know because he's the one who called him there. Okay? So that gives me peace of mind. Hopefully that helps you guys. And again, if you have any comments, please leave them below and I'll talk to you soon.